What's up guys, DuArktik with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're going to talk about the Dark Defenders event. We're going to take a look exactly what you have to do, what can you expect from this event, free-to-play perspective of course, because at this time in Marvel Strike Force you really don't want to be spending power cores, and this is another event that is going to bait as many power cores as possible from you, so watch out because they are after you. Okay, so we're gonna break down all the math. We're gonna make it as simple as possible so everyone can understand exactly what they have to do in order to be successful, just enough to don't compromise their progress for other events as well, and making sure that you're getting the best bank for your buck. This event will not require a lot of effort, so it's not gonna be a super big deal. So as always, if you like information on these videos, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the free-to-play perspective, but we're also going to take a look at the mid-range player perspective and also veteran player, because it's slightly different when you take a look at these events. The rewards for the events are okay. I'm gonna say that the most valuable resources here on this event are the focus catalysts and the health catalysts. Whether you are a new player or a veteran player, mid-range player, it doesn't matter. You are going to get stuck on these catalysts. Whether you are preparing yourself for Dark Dimension 5, whether you are preparing yourself for Dark Dimension 6, whether you're preparing yourself to unlock Baby Apocalypse or Big Apocalypse, these focus catalysts are going to be a major deal for you, so watch out. And some of the most important characters that we have going on right now in terms of the meta, like Robbie Reyes, requires a lot of these focus catalysts. So that's going to be the main goal, is just to get as many as possible, once again without breaking the bank. Then we have these gold face beats. This is for the Iron Man skin, and right now Iron Man is completely phased out of the meta. This is the old Iron Man and not the new one from Infinity War. So unless you are using them on Blitz and play it on manual, I don't really think that this skin is going to matter, and at some point in time they will make it available for just the normal currency. Photon shards and Robbie Reyes shards, they are always important, but right now Scopely is giving more shards away, and we just had a major event for shards of Robbie Reyes and Photon, and if you have both of them at 5 yellow, or even if you got lucky and got them at 6 yellow, don't stress out too much about this event, because once again this is another bait to consume your power cores. Okay, so in terms of uniques, mini uniques and so on, we just had an event that gave away a lot of them, so I would assume that most people right now don't need any of these items, and this is why I say that you should just focus on the focus catalysts and on the health catalysts. Okay, now to score for this event you need to win. Yes, you actually have to win in Cosmic Crucible, and this is going to be problematic for the new players but also top players as well. The top players because they have Super Scroll, and for the new players because some of them are going to have Apocalypse and others no, and that's going to be a huge bottleneck if you are trying to win, right? Then we also have Masters of Evil at Gear Tier 16, 17 and 18 to get extra points on this event, and then we also have gain Defender Pumpkins, which you can obtain by spending ISO 8 energy. Okay, on top of that we also have milestone points on the website where it requires you to blitz. If you have a lot of blitz teams, this is going to require you to do 2 blitz rotations per day, which is not a lot, and that's going to take you like 15-20 minutes of your time, so I assume that everyone is going to be able to complete this easily. In terms of free claims, we don't have any free claims on the website. I'm not sure if this is by accident or if it's on purpose, but yeah, you usually have a source of points from the web store. It's not the case, so just make sure you go to the web milestone, you blitz a little bit, and you are able to get all these extra points, because it's going to be quite significant. Okay, so let's move on, let's go back to the game. So once again, you get points by spending ISO 8 energy, and you are going to get more points if you are doing the harder difficulty of the nodes. In these ones, you get 50 points for each 24 energy, which is a better average than if you do the other campaign at a lower difficulty. So keep that in mind. Once again, if you are a new player or a veteran player, you might get less points or more points depending on what you are doing. Okay, so beyond that, is there anything else that I forgot to mention? I don't think so. So we talked about the ISO weight. We talked about the Cosmic Crucible situation. And yeah, okay, so let's talk about Masters of Evil. Is Masters of Evil a team that you should be taking to Gear Tier 16, 17 or 18? Masters of Evil. The answer is yes. In my opinion, if you want a long-term value for your Marvel Strike Force account, you should build at least Kang and Moonstone to Gear Tier 18, and this is because when you use them on the Nova trials, if you have your Moonstone at a higher level than your Absorbing Man, you're gonna have a very easy time clearing those nodes on the Nova trials. And this is why I'm saying that if you want like long-term value, 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years, investing on Moonstone is going to be important. Titania, she's also important. The other characters, Ultron and Absorbing Man, not as much. So be careful with them, don't overinvest. Kang is another amazing character which you should consider to take to Gear Tier 18 if you are anywhere near that. And even if you are a new player, you should build your Kang as big as possible because it's going to be useful on all kinds of game modes. Cosmic Crucible, Alliance Wars, in raids as well, in arena as well, Blitz, Avengers Tower whenever it comes back again. So it's definitely going to be very important. So once again, build your Kang as much as possible, then Moonstone, Titania halfway through, and Ultron and Absorbing Man, you can leave them away without additional investment. Okay, so with that said, what is the math for this event? What exactly do I have to do in order to be successful and get all the items which we need? Once again, we're gonna get all these focus catalysts, as many as we can, and we're also going to get all the items that we need for the monthly event. Okay, so let's take a look at the math. Once again, this is as simple as possible. So win in Cosmic Crucible with Masters of Evil, you have a limited amount of points, and if you use all of them, you should obtain all those points. Once again, remember that you have to win. You have to win. I'm gonna put this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it properly. Easy math, like math is super easy if someone puts it very well explained for you. So once again, win in Cosmic Crucible, and then we have win in Cosmic Crucible at Gear Tier 17 and 18. This is not really gonna matter, we're gonna talk about that in a second, so don't worry about that. And then you want to win in Cosmic Crucible in 5 rooms. Once again, this depends if the enemies have Super Scroll or Apocalypses and you cannot clear it away. And then we have the Isolate campaign energy and the web milestones. So from the web milestones, once again, you have to blitz to obtain these points. You're going to get 2,000 per day. It repeats 4 times. That's going to be a total of 8,000. So once again, 1 or 2 rotations per day, 2 or 3 rotations per day, and you are good with blitz. And with the ISO campaign energy, it will depend on how many Masters of Evil you have at Gear Tier 16 and above. So the points I have here, it's already counting with Gear Tier 16 and then Gear Tier 17, Gear Tier 18. So this is for my account, but I'm going to remove these. So let's imagine that we don't have any character at Gear Tier 17 or Gear Tier 18, and we are going to assume that we can only win on 5 rooms of Cosmic Crucible. So how much exactly do I have to spend of power cores in order to win? So the power cores that you have to spend is going to be 200 power cores. So you can see right here that what you need is 24,000 and we have 23,750. Once again, we are extremely lowballing the values, so you should be able to reach 24,000 very easily if you can clear out the Cosmic Crucible rooms and if you have your Masters of Evil with a little bit of investment. If you are not at Gear Tier 16 with your Masters of Evil, if you are a new player, is this something that you should really blow your mind trying to get the points for this event? I don't think so, because your goal instead of 24,000 is going to be 18,000, and for that, I mean, you pretty much don't need anything of that. You spend a little bit of the daily isolate energy, you do the blitzing, and just participating in Cosmic Crucible alone is going to give you enough points to get the monthly item. Once again, it's going to be important for you to pay attention to the blitz, and it's also going to pay attention to the isolate energy. You want to make sure that you always get the 80 bonus energy from your daily routine. You have 3 times per day, so you want to collect that. And on top of that, if you spend 50 power cores throughout your day, you are going to get additional 50 energy of isolate for you to spend. So as you can see, like, as a new player, you should not focus on these high-end rewards. You should just focus on milestone 12 and the monthly item. And for anyone else, if you have some investment on your Masters of Evil, once again gear tier 16, you just have to spend 200 power cores per day. But if you have more investment, or if you can win on all rooms, you even have to spend less than 200 power cores. So this is an event that is going to be super easy to complete. Pay attention, make sure that whenever you reach your goals, you stop spending power cores, because Scopely now, since they stopped the hoarding of the orbs, they are always going after your power cores, because that's the easiest way for them to force you to spend money. In terms of offers, if you are a whale and if you want to buy some offers, I mean, pretty much anything that you can buy in the store is going to give you a bunch of points. We have these $50 offers. In my opinion, this is all pretty much ridiculous, but it's your money, you decide. And overall, I mean, I would definitely skip these. I don't know, it's something that you have to decide on your own. Maybe buying the isolate energy is going to be better than buying the milestone points directly. It's something that we can calculate right now. So this one is going to give you more points than if you buy them directly. So there you go ahead. If you want to spend money, rather buy the isolate energy than buying the pumpkins. Either way, this is how you're going to complete this event. So as you can see, pretty easy. 2 rotations of blitz per day, win as much in Cosmic Crucible as possible while using Masters of Evil, hopefully at gear tier 16 or above, and then you have to spend between 50 power cores and 200 power cores, and you're gonna be good to go. Just to finish, if you are on a situation like mine, I don't even have to spend any power cores, just the attacks alone in Cosmic Crucible is going to be enough to finish the event. So I just have to spend 50 power cores on this event because of my previous investment. And this is why I say my recommendations are always for the future, so your resources last as long as possible. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the Dark Defenders event. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the information helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.